it's working. I tried to make a video, but my thoughts are very disorganized. So this is gonna be a demonstration on just the hard pastels with one type of sketch pad. I will, once I get different types, show what the difference is between sketchbooks and like surfaces and things, but this right now is just a test on different blending and different like techniques with these. So it is a fine tooth sketch pad. I have my hard pastels. I will show you what it looks like to use water with this, but it didn't turn out well because it's not the right type of sketch pad. So just ignore how crappy that's gonna look. But what I did, I have a line here of just purple. You just take, you maybe can see that I've started to use it. It's worn down just a little. The only problem is that it is kind of dusty, and it comes off on your fingers. But there's that, and then if you just wanted to, you could take your finger and like rub all over it and kind of get the, it doesn't really blend all that great, just one color by itself. It kind of, I don't know if you can see, kind of does that. Like there's a little bit of lighter color near the bottom, but it's all pretty dark, and that's just with a finger. I don't have a like rolled up paper stub to work with. I will try to not shut my pad in a drawer. Try to make a very crappy one here just to, oh no, let's write on this. I don't know. But no, everything that I looked up said that you should have a type of surface for pastels to grab onto, so it needs to have a tooth. It needs to be like, not sandpaper, but something sandpaper-esque. It needs to, I got an email. Ding! Ding! This is not working. Whatever. It's gonna be good enough. It'll be shitty. But now I'm just gonna take and make another line, blow the dust off of it because I don't like the dust, and then use little paper. Flip it off. That kind of made it bluer, and I think that's because there are blue lines, but it still does the same sort of shading and blending. Very, like if I had a proper instrument, which I don't think the school sells them here, but I would be able to do more. I can show you what it's like to blend two colors. That worked pretty well with just my finger. So, I'm gonna make a line of the orange and then go underneath it and on top of it with the yellow. I don't know, can you see all the dust that's there? There's some dust. Maybe you're supposed to keep the dust on. I don't know yet. And I'm still in the darkness. It's so much brighter outside than it was an hour ago, and I'm in the dark. Whatever. So, I'm just gonna take my, not the purple finger, because I don't want it to be purple, but take this finger and blend the two of them and rub them together. It would be, well, it would be better if I had like a picture that I was going to use to try to show you how to layer things. That's usually better with oil pastels, and I don't have those, but that's what that turned out. I also think that if you were to use like not such drastically different colors, that you would get a better blending, like a red and then like a lighter red or a red orange, then you would probably not get that drastic of a color difference. But there's that. The reason that maybe not in this video is fiddling with this. It used to be all white, and then I was trying to use just a tiny little thing of water to show you how to like do this with water, and now my brush is all purple. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that out. Who knows? So I'm gonna make kind of not a thick layer, and I'm just gonna get my brush all wet. It's a tachyon brush. I found that out, and I think that might be the problem why it's not a watercolor brush. I have a watercolor brush. I don't know why I didn't use it. So I'm an idiot. Now you just like kind of apply it all over, and like I said, this isn't a watercolor. This isn't a watercolor pad, but it kind of looks like that. I am actually gonna see if I can't find my watercolor brush. Damn it. It's gonna be in the last one I look. Yep. It's in the last one. I'm gonna see if my watercolor brush does better. It's still tachyon, I think. So I don't know. But I'm gonna do it again, and I'm going to pick the yellow. So I thought that maybe you won't know. But saturate my brush with water, and oh, that does a lot better job. Alright. So yeah, the brush really matters, and I'm sure anyone could have told me that. But this is an adventure, so I'm gonna suck for a long time. But that blended a lot better. Also, I think if I had the right type of paper, it would be a lot better. But another tip that they showed on some videos that I watched earlier, this one, most of all the color came out. It's still a little yellow. But that was to, I'll use the orange, just get your brush really wet and kind of like paint over the stick. And you will be able to pull a lot of the color off of it, and then you can just paint, and it works much like watercolor. This is what really saturates the brush though, and like that's not coming out for a long time until I figure out how to get it out. But that center line is what that looks like, and I just disappeared entirely. But that was it. I'm gonna try to maybe do a pastel painting. Maybe, I'm not really sure yet. I got a lot of stuff planned here shortly, but that's just the very basics, and it's gonna be kind of a long video, but I will stop it now, and there will be some comments in the below. So thanks for watching.